My name's Darin Doucette.
I'm Randall Davis.
Our team name is Desert Turtle Racing. Our vehicle is a 1997 Jeep TJ. We have it stretched 7 inches in the rear. We have it stretched 3 inches in the front with rock crawler suspension. We have a Chevy 5.3 Vortec engine with a 4L60E behind it.
The TJ's at Kenny Fabrication, and we've got it stripped down. He's going to put it together so we can pass tech, hopefully, for the 2016 EMC modified class. We'd like to know, Kenny, what are your thoughts on what we got going on?
Oh, put me on the spot.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'm excited about it. I want to see Darin race and be a part of it, and hopefully get a little publicity for myself. And I think it'll be good.
Awesome. The condition of the car with that, working with rock crawler suspension has proven itself flexible, in the rocks, and adding to the rig their coilover and bypass shocks is really going to help us out in the desert. And with all those suspension mods, we're going to run out of room in the engine compartment and stuff like that. So we kind of knew that going into it, and we've made some arrangements, and we're working with MagnaFlow to be able to redo the headers and the exhaust for us. So that's going to
Get around all that
get
stuff.
around everything that we really need to get around with.
Yeah.
I think overall with the suspension, one of the things that we're kind of lacking, and you just kind of touched on it earlier, was the axles. We do have plans. We have on our build list some of the things that we're planning to add. One of them is upgrading the axles. We're hoping to go with some Rock Jock 60s.
That would be nice.
Front
that
and
would
rear.
be nice. But we got a budget too. We're fighting the budget. It ain't easy to get to some of these things, and that's going to be one of the more expensive ones. So, we're part of the everyman thing is we're reaching out to, companies that we work with in the industry of, I'm a landscaper, so I'm reaching out to suppliers of mine to see if we can get a little support. I mean, anything helps, Randall's got a great group of people. I got family members and a great group of people around me, and between the two of us, we've got our support, a support team. And I want to say that, you too can do it. You can put together a support team and take your rig and go do it. Have fun. This is an exciting moment for us, and we plan on trying to track this a little bit and show people that it can be done. And we want it to be seen. We want people to know that it's not just, these high-end motorsport teams that are the one and only.
You touched on something that was really cool, and I think it's a lot about the heart and the volunteer from everybody that helps the team out.
Yeah, I couldn't say enough about
that.
Yeah,
you can't ever thank them enough. Everybody that really comes together to help make a team work. Even the big dollar teams, there is a lot of volunteer work that I think is just absolutely over the top, because it's that wheeling family. The off-road family is really what sets it apart from a lot of other things.
Right.
It's the Ultra 4 race, or the King of the Hammers race, really has a lot of heart attached to it, from everybody that's involved. And I think that's really what makes teams work, is just everybody's involvement and everybody's drive behind it. So it's a lot about those volunteers.
I couldn't agree with you more.
So what's our game plan? Race day, green flag drops.
I think the key here is going to be, again, let's finish the race. I think across the desert floor, we got a good chance to be reasonably competitive or in the top, half of the group, just because of the direction that we're going in the build. So that's going to give us a little bit of ability to run the desert floor at a little bit higher speed. When we hit the rocks, we got a good suspension. Rock crawler creates a great suspension kit, and that's what we've been running, or I've been running in the past. So I'm going to stick with that. I think something that works, we're going to stay with. So we hit the rocks, and we're going to play turtle games. Slow and steady. Let's get through it. Let's try not to break anything, and let's get to the finish line. I think that's the key for me, is I want to see us at the end. I want to be able to go, I did it, and not I broke.
I'd just like to stay in the car all day and not have to get out and work on it. That would be probably my game plan, is just to have a good time, stay calm and cool. It's very easy to get excited out there. Hold it together, because otherwise it'll just kick your ass. And
this is an experience that we both looked at each other and said, anybody could do this. This is something that anybody can do. It's an everyman challenge, and we just want to be every man. We don't want to be, hey, I got $100,000 to build a rig. We don't have that budget. We got a budget that's really tight. The key to it right now is going to be safety equipment. Let's make sure we meet tech, and we can start this race.
And I think Dave Cole has really done a good job at bringing Ultra 4, and his team of people have done a really good job at bringing it to the level that it's at. And I'd like to say, get well, Dave.
Yeah, best.
Dave has cancer right now in his throat, so he's going through some chemotherapy. Larry McRae kicked its ass. I'm hoping the same thing for Dave. We don't want to see him go anywhere. And I think they'll all pull through. That's not a fun thing to go through. So,
no, our prayers and best wishes are out to Dave, his family, and everybody that has close ties.
Well, that'll do it. Look for some more updates from us. We're hoping to get these videos put out. Hopefully we can get them together once a month. We'll definitely be posting a bunch of pictures, and we'll be trying to show everybody what's really going on and keep everybody up to date. I know we both have lots of family around that is going to be interested in what's going on. So stay tuned and keep an eye out. We'll be there. Let's get it done.